Hey y'all, Texas Beekeeper here. So today we're going to go into this 2-queen hive again. It's been about 2 weeks since we went in the last time. Just going to take a peek, see if we still have 2 queens or if they might have duked it out by now. We're also going to throw some feed on a lot of these colonies, since these were a lot of splits that we made earlier in the year. Just try to help build them up for the fall and winter. So let's get into them, take a look. Thank y'all. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and crack the lid here. See how we're looking. They're looking pretty good. Drawing out that top still. Got some pretty good bees up here. We're going to still feed, try to get them to fill some of this in. I'm going to go ahead and just remove this, and hopefully we'll see both queen. If we only see one queen, then I might dig into here to see if the one might be in the top. But I should have brought my chair. But for sure we'll go into the bottom here and see what we got. Just gonna give them a light smoking. These are pretty calm, have been pretty calm. Just gonna pull a empty frame, just a little bit of wax rubbed on it. They hadn't started drawing it out. They've moved up, which you'll see bees do a lot. Another empty here. Yeah, so they've definitely chose to go up rather than over, which, you know, can be a little annoying, but bees do what they do. So if y'all remember, a couple weeks ago I went in here and first I found the old queen, and alright, we got some young larvae in here and eggs, so we at least still have a queen. Same here, young larvae, milk brood. Don't see either queen yet, but a couple weeks ago I found the old queen first, and then, you know, wasn't real sure if the new one was still going to be in here or not. You know, you just never know with multiple queens. But I did end up finding her, and we did end up marking her. So this is a brood frame that they have pretty well filled in. A lot of pollen on this one. So here's the old queen right here. She's marked and clipped. So she's still here, which I would probably think if we were gonna have one queen, we'd probably be seeing the yellow one. So I think we're still gonna have 2 queens, just my guess. Now whether or not she's in the bottom, we'll find that out. A lot of brood here too. A lot of good calm bees in this colony. This was a split early on in the year during the swarm season. Had a lot of colonies that started filling up pretty fast. I was a little slow putting supers on and giving them extra space. I had a lot of them that started drawing out cells, and this was one of them. So to keep them from swarming, here's the new queen. So we still have 2 queens. She's a beaut. So they're still trucking along just fine. A lot of brood there. Starting to cap it. See some pollen that some of the bees have in their sacs. starting out of nectar and pollen there, starting to draw out this next frame, so that's actually really good that they are moving out somewhat, as you can see there. So that's good to see, at least. But for now, I said I'm gonna keep them going together. You know, if they're trying to supersede, I don't want to place a queen that could be going out into a new colony to try to build it up. So in this case, we're gonna just leave them be and give them a little bit of food in here, and let them start building out some of this up here. I'll try to maybe take one of these out to show y'all. Middle, this is what a lot of them up here look like. Just drawing it. This one's actually more. Starting to fill it in with nectar too. So overall it looks pretty good, but they definitely need some food. So we're going to give them some syrup here. Give it a quick smell, make sure it's not fermented. I keep it in the house if I make it and don't put it on right away. Made this last week, but yeah, it still smells real good. So we're gonna go get, I'm gonna give them about a half a gallon. And you know, a little more than a half, but you know, they'll appreciate it. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and let them continue on filling up hopefully a lot of these drawn combs with the nectar that we gave them. They could still be bringing some nectar in too. We've got a little bit of a flow going from the rains that we had, so they are finding a little bit out there, but looks good. Still got 2 queens, so that's probably a month or over a month now with 2 queens. So it can happen. Thank y'all for watching.